Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to play a little action PC baseball, 1977 by New York Metropolitan replay. The Mets are taking on the San Diego Padres at Shea. The date is July 29th, 1977. The Padres are 38 and 66. And the Metropolitans are 50 and 49. Still within just under 10 games of 500, 9.5 back behind the Phillies. Let's get to the starting lineups and play some action PC baseball. For the Padres, leading off playing left field is Richards. Batting second, the shortstop Allman. Dave Kingman's at first base, former Met, and he bats third. Dave Winfield's in right, the cleanup hitter. Hendrick is in center, batting fifth. Sunderland is playing second base, batting sixth. Doing the catching, batting seventh is Roberts. Ashford's at the hot corner for the Padres, and he is batting eighth. And Shirley is doing the pitching. Batting ninth. For the New York Metropolitans, at third base, leading off Lenny Randle. Felix Millan bats second, plays second. Steve Henderson is out in left, he'll bat third. Mike Vail is in right, he's the cleanup hitter. Jerry Grody will do the catching, he'll bat fifth. Lee Mazzilli, playing center field, will bat sixth. Batting seventh at first base is John Stern. Batting eighth at shortstop is Doug Flynn. And the man who was traded for Tom Seaver, Pat Zachary, is up on the bump. He'll bat ninth and do the pitching for the New York Metropolitans. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. Here at Shea Stadium is Captain Carl A. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Leading off for the Padres is Gene Richards. 335, 2 homers, 24 ribbies. He's a 9 bunter. Corners will move in. Randall in at third. Stearns in at first. Zachary's on the mound. In our replay, he is 2 and 3 with a 3.72. In actuality, was 7 and 6 with a 3.76. Grody's behind the plate. Below average range, above average arm. Randall's a 5 at third, out at 10, so that's average. Flynn very good at short, 7 out of 10. Millan the same, 7 out of 10. So the Mets strong up the middle. John Stearns, normally a catcher, is playing first base to get his bat in the lineup, and he is a 2 at first. Henderson's in left, 6 range, horrible arm of a 2. Lee Mazzilli, 6 and a 6 range and arm, and Mike Vail, 7 range, 8 arm. All right. Here's the pitch to Richards from Zachary. And that's a line shot out to Vail. And he makes the catch in right. 1 down. That'll bring up Billy Allman. The Padres shortstop, batting 268, 2 homers, 28 ribbies. Right-handed batter. He's another good bunter. He's an 8. Corners will move in again. Randall in at third. Stearns in at first. Grody sets the target, the pitch to Allman. Ground ball to Millan. Stearns races back to the bag, 2 down. So Millan to Stearns, 4-3 if you're scoring at home. 2 outs, base is empty. And now bring up Kong. Dave Kingman, the former Metropolitan. ID Gestures here at Shea. Check out that great channel. He has another FOC tournament game coming up between Uncle Ron Junkett and Appachatter tomorrow. Please check out that channel, ID Gesture. So Kingman, 247, 12 homers, 19 ribbies. Tremendous power for Kong. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. On deck is Dave Winfield. Zachary will try to expand the zone against Kingman with the pitch around. Here's the pitch to Kong. Ground ball. Randall fires to Stearns, and the side is retired. Kingman reached, banged it down to third. 1, 2, 3, go the Padres. Due up for the Metropolitans. Randall, Millan, and Henderson. Braves for life is here at Shea. Thank you for stopping by. Hope all is well. So Randall has a 30-game hitting streak, batting .371, 1 homer, 12 ribbies. He's a 9 out of 10 bunter. They move their corners in. Ashford and Kingman in at the corners. On the mound is Bob Shirley for the Padres. In the replay, 5 and 9, 4.44. In reality, 12 and 18, 3.70. Roberts behind the plate, 3 range, 4 arm. That's not bueno. Ashford's below average at third. He's a 4. Allman's excellent at short. He's a 9. Sutherland, well, leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to defensive range. He's a 3. Kingman's a 4 at first. Richardson's in left, 5 range, 7 arm. The always not so happy George Hendrick in center, 5 range, 6 arm. And Dave Winfield, absolutely outstanding. The Hall of Famer, 9 and 9. Here's the pitch to Lenny Randall. And that's a base hit. That's a 31-game hitting streak. Randall takes a wide turn but will not go. So Randall extends his hitting streak with his first at-bat. Lenny Randall, 75% chance of stealing second. Kingman to hold him on. Here comes Felix Millan. Millan, 234, no homers, 31 ribbies. Excellent hit and run, man. Randall's going to attempt to steal. There goes Randall. The throw down, and Randall. Oh, my Lord. Randall is out. Oh, a questionable call at second base. Wow. And Randall is out. A race from the base path. So 1 out, no one on for Millan now. The count's no balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Felix. And Millan, base hit to center. So that stolen base for Knott could haunt the Mets. 1 out, 1 on for Steve Henderson, the left fielder, 307, 2 homers and 14 ribbies. Shirley struggles against right-handed bats. They're batting .280. And in the replay, they're batting .295. We've loaded our whole lineup with right-handed bats. Here's the pitch to Steve Henderson, and he strikes out promptly. So 2 outs. Millan will be off on contact. Here comes Mike Vail, 333, 8 homers, 23 ribbies. Most of his at-bats do come against left-handed pitching. Vail digs in. Roberts sets the target. Shirley rocks and fires. Vail, and that's a shot to left. Millan goes first to third. 2 outs, runners on the corners. That stolen base really hurts. Lenny Randall still thinks he's safe. He's mumbling on the bench. And Frank Del Plato, our good friend, is here. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us at Shea. Hope the missus is doing well. Here's Jerry Grody, the catcher. Again, predominantly plays against left-handed pitching. 322, no homers, 13 ribbies. That's how we've gotten the Mets to 1 game over 500. Mix and match, my friends. Roberts goes through the signs. The pitch to Grody. Base hit up the middle. 1-0 Mets. Vail goes first to third. Millan scores. And just like that, the Mets crush left-handed pitching. Vail's at third. Grody's at first. And here comes the center fielder, the handsome Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli, 288, 4 home runs, 32 ribbies. John Stearns on deck. Vail at third, Grody at first. Kingman holding Grody on. Why? I don't know. Shirley looks to first. Now in at the plate. Nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Mazzilli. And Mazzilli shoots one to left center field. 2-0 Mets. Grody goes first to third. It's a first to third conga line for the Metropolitans here at Shea. The fans are loving it. And that will bring up John Stearns, normally the catcher. He's playing first base to get his bat in the lineup, a right-handed bat. We have lots of left-handed bats. Stearns, 254, 7 homers, 46 ribbies, looking for his 47th and 48th. Mazzilli, 70% chance of stealing second. Shirley takes a deep breath. He deals to Stearns. And Stearns, ground ball. Allman behind the second base bag, throws to Kingman. The side is retired, but the Mets do get 2, even though Lenny Randall was thrown out at second. We go to the top of the second, 2-0 Mets. Frank Del Plato says, last pooch I had, we named him Winfield. That's awesome. Tribes fan is here. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Here comes Dave Winfield. 237, 13 homers, 52 ribbies. Mets infield, outfield straight away in Norma. Zachary's ready to work. He deals to Winfield. Winfield sends a fly ball. Mazzilli on the run. Left center. One down. Winfield got under that one. That'll bring up the usually never happy George Hendrick. Center fielder, 333, 16 homers, 50 ribbies. Zachary looking for Hendrick to expand the zone here. Brody sets a target. The pitch. Fly ball. Mazzilli shallow left center, and he makes the catch. He's been a busy beaver out in center. 2 down. So Zachary was able to get Hendrick to reach. Base is empty for Gary Sutherland, second baseman for the Padres. 269. No homers, 6 ribbies. Arms down to his chest. Zachary deals to Sutherland. And he strikes him out. 1, 2, 3, go the Padres. Zachary looks good so far. Tribes fan says new recap video should be coming soon. Trudging through the Rockies replay. Well, we always look forward to them. Due up for the Mets in the bottom of the second with a 2-0 lead. Flynn, Zachary in the top of the order. Lenny Randall. Randall, if you just joined us, first at bat single. Sent his hitting streak from 30 to 31. Then was thrown out in a questionable call at second. Here's the pitch to Flynn. 183, no homers, 15 ribbies. And Flynn rips a shot down the line. He's digging for 2. The throw, not in time. So everybody loves to hit off Shirley. Again, we loaded our lineup with right-handed bats. Shirley struggling. Here comes Pat Zachary. They expect the bunt. But Zachary's only a 3 bunter. I'd rather see him strike out, to be honest with you. Because a 3 bunter, he'll make a bad bunt and Flynn will get thrown out at third. Ashford in at third. Kingman in at first. Zachary batting 125. He's swinging away. He chokes up on the bat. And Zachary hits one to left center field. Flynn will hold. Only a 46% chance of scoring. Flynn will hold. So Pat Zachary choking up on that bat. Sends it to left center field. And here comes Lenny Randall, 31-game hitting streak. Zachary at first. Flynn at third. Here's the pitch to Randall. And it's a ground ball to Amon. Flynn's going home. They're going to try for 2. And Zachary goes in hard. Wow! Zachary upends Sutherland. And Zachary has a few words for the Padres second baseman. And it's 3-0 Mets. Nice aggressive running by Pat Zachary. Upending Sutherland. As Amon went to Sutherland, they wanted to turn 2, but Pat Zachary said none shall pass. 1 out. Randall at first. He was thrown out trying to steal second. He's 2 for 2. And here's Felix Millan. Here's the hit and run. There goes Randall. And Millan rips a shot to left. Randall goes first to third. The hit parade continues off Bob Shirley. And here comes Steve Henderson. He struck out his first time up. Randall is at third. Millan is at first. Henderson looking to grip and rip. Vale on deck. Roberts goes through the signs, so pretty much nothing's worked so far. Shirley nods his head. He kicks and deals. And Henderson strikes out again. Wow, he is the weakest link. So 2 outs. Runners on the corners for Mike Vale. Vale is 1 for 1. He singled in his first at-bat. Runners will be off on contact. Shirley shakes off Roberts. Now he's ready. The windup and the pitch to Vale. And Vale up the middle and through. Another run scores. Millan will hold at second, and it is 4-0 Mets. Mike Vale kills left-handed pitching. And here's Jerry Grody. He's 1 for 1. He knocked in a run with a single. Millan, an average runner at second. Vale above average at first. Here's the pitch to Grody. And Grody pops it up foul territory. Ashford racing towards the stands, and it's a souvenir for the fans. here at Shea. So the count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jerry Grody. Runners will be off on contact. Roberts pounds a mitt. Pitch homeward bound. Grody, base hit to center. Mian scores. Grody digging for 2, and he slides in safely. Vail was held up at third. It is 5-0. Go Metropolitans. And here comes Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli is 1 for 1 with a ribby. Grody at second. Vail at third. The pitch to Mazzilli. And swing and a miss. And the side is retired. But the Mets put 3 more on the board. We go to the top of the third, 5-0 Metropolitans. Due up for the Padres, bottom third of the order, Roberts, Ashford, and Shirley. Pat Zachary on the mound. Roberts batting .338, no home runs, 6 ribbies. Way overperforming right now. In actuality, batted .220. Here's the pitch to Roberts, right-handed batter. Popped up. Flynn. Outfield grass, calling, makes the catch at short, 1 away. Now bring up Tucker Ashford, sounds like a football name. .289, 3 homers and 15 ribbies for the man who mans the hot corner for the Padres. Shirley on deck. The pitch to Ashford. And that's a base hit, gonna get to the wall, left center field. And Ashford has the Padres' first hit, and it's a 1-out double. Here comes Bob Shirley. He'll probably be bunting the pitch. And he strikes out. He was swinging away. 2 down. Zachary gets the ball back from Grody. Rubs it up. Top of the order. Gene Richards. He is 0 for 1. He's an excellent bunter, but the infield, outfield will play normal. Zachary. Arms over his head. Now down to his chest. The pitch to Richards. Fly. Just drop in. Mazzilli couldn't get there. Scoring from second is Ashford. As that dinked into left center field, Richards has a 2-out single and a ribby. 5-1 Metropolitans. Here's Billy Almond. He's 0 for 1. Stearns holding Richards on. Zachary throws over. And he gets back. They throw over again. And he gets back. Here's the pitch out. There's the... oh, he throws it into... we get him? No, he is safe. Pitch out, and he still steals second base. Mian tries to cheat in behind Richards now. Zachary peeks over his shoulder. Now he deals to Almond. And he strikes him out. Zachary pumps his fist. Richards is stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the third. The Padres did put up 1. It's now 5-1 Mets. Due up for the Metropolitans, Stearns, Flynn, and Zachary, the bottom third of the Metropolitan order. To face Bob Shirley, he has not been bueno. John Stearns is 1 for 1. The pitch to Stearns. Stearns, fly ball, deep left center field, gone! John Stearns crushes one. The Mets get that run back. It's now 6-1. Let's watch that over. John Stearns crushes it. And boom goes the ball. And John Stearns touches them all. To the joy of all Metropolitan fans here at Shea. That'll bring up Doug Flynn. He is 1 for 1. He doubled in the second. The pitch to Flynn. And Flynn, ground ball. Sutherland has it. Throws. Bang, bang, play at first. Kingman bobbled the ball. An error. They're going to give the error on Sutherland on the throw. It was a chopping ball that went over the mound. Sutherland fielded it. Quick release to Kingman. But it was a bad throw. And Kingman could not corral it. So Flynn is at first. No outs. Zachary. He's 1 for 1. He's swinging away. There's the pitch. And Zachary strikes out. This time, choking up or not, does not make contact. Now bring up Lenny Randall. He's 1 for 2. How is he 1 for 2? Single. Ground out to short, forcing Zachary to second. I could have sworn he got a hit. Obviously, I'm wrong. He did single in the first to extend his hit streak to 31. Here's the pitch to Lenny Randall. And he promptly grounds to Ashford. Ashford goes to... no! He goes to Kingman. He thought about going to Tood. And there's another bad play. It's going to be An infield hit. An infield hit. So he gets his second. Did they try to turn two? Sutherland at second for one. Okay, so let's watch that replay because that didn't look right on the video. Ashford. Well, the video, they got Sutherland on the force. I mean, the Sutherland, again, let's watch that because that's bizarre. Flynn is forced out at second. The video does not show that. So it went Ashford to Sutherland. The relay throw does not get Randall at first. 2 outs. Randall will be off on contact. Here's the pitch of Felix Millan. And Millan goes to right center field. Randall will go first to third. And he's held up. He took a wide turn. And now bring up Steve Henderson. He's K'd twice. We call him Special K. Will he get the hat trick you don't want? Shirley nods his head. He rocks and fires to Henderson. Henderson base hit the left. Randall scores. Millan goes first to third. And it's 7-1 Mets. And that's it. Bob Shirley has been bludgeoned and KO'd. The new pitcher is Rick Sawyer. In the replay, 3 and 7 with a save, 6.58. In actuality, 7 and 6, 5.84. And here comes Mike Vail. Vail does not fare thee well against righties, only 160 in reality. And in the replay, .235. 2 outs. Henderson at first. Millan at third. Sawyer deals to Vail. Sawyer has some control issues. Vail will try to get ahead in the count. And that's a strike. That's a strike. Caught the outside corner. That was a quite favorable call for the Padre pitcher. Roberts sets up again. Pitch homeward bound to Mike Vail. Vail lines it foul down the left field line. The count now goes 0-2 to Mike Vail. 2 outs. Runners will be off on contact. Millan at third. Henderson at first. Kingman holding Henderson on. Sawyer looking to end the bottom of the third. He rocks and fires to Vail. And he walked him. So there's that walk bugaboo by Sawyer. The bases are loaded for Jerry Grote. Again, Grote struggles against right-handed pitching. Grote in the replay against righties. Only 167. 217 in reality. So Grote struggles. But that's fine. As we're going to pinch hit. We are going to pinch hit. Ed Kranepool will pinch hit, stay in to play first, and Stearns will move from first to catcher. So here comes Ed Kranepool to pinch hit for Jerry Grote. Kranepool, 324 homers, 53 ribbies. He's going to take. No place to put Kranepool. Ball one. He'll take until he gets a strike. Sawyer cannot pour in a strike yet. 2 balls, no strikes. Roberts imploring Sawyer to hit the target. One more time into the breach. Pitch homeward bound. Strike. There it is. 2-1. Kranepool looks down. Now steps back in the batter's box. Millan at third. Henderson at second. Vail at first. Kranepool digs in. Sawyer deals to Kranepool. Kranepool up the middle and through. 2 runs will score. Vail will be held at third. So the pinch hitter, Ed Kranepool, singles, knocks in 2, and the Mets in a laugher right now, 9-1. Here's Lee Mazzilli. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to Mazzilli. Mazzilli, ground ball to Ahman. Ahman throws to Kingman, and the side is retired. But the Mets have scored in every inning. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, and now 4 in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. 9-1 Metropolitans. Pat Zachary back up on the bump looking for another win. Clinton Parks is here at Shea. Check out that wonderful channel. If you're in our Discord, he's posting a lot of his games. Box scores, a lot of fun. Phil Niekler had a huge game in his last one. Kingman is 0 for 1. Zachary got him to reach. Oh, we need, okay. So Stearns, we got to do some accounting here. Stearns will move from first to catcher. Cranepool will go into play first, and he's a 5. Stearns is a 6 range with a 7 arm. Here's the pitch to Kingman, 0 for 1. Kingman, bounding ball. Flynn has it. Quick release, bang, bang. Play to first. Out! Nice stretch by Cranepool, so his defensive prowess already comes into play. 1 out. Here's Winfield. He's 0 for 1. Zachary works quickly to Winfield. Fly ball, right center field. Vale on the run, and he makes the catch. Mike Vale, the best Metropolitan outfielder. 2 down, and hit coming up to the plate, the always non-happy George Hendrick. He is 0 for 1. Mets infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Stearns sets a target. Pitch to Hendrick. Lines out to Flynn, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 9-1 Mets. Due up to face Sawyer, Stearns, Flynn, and Zachary. The pitch. Ball 1. Stearns taking all the way. Sawyer does have trouble finding the plate at times, which does not endear him to his catcher, Roberts. Sawyer shakes off Roberts. That's not going to make him happy. And now the pitch to Stearns. Oh! Wow! Stearns is planted right in the middle of the bag. That could be, I mean, you're down 9-1. Now there's chirping from the dugout. Mets didn't like that. Sawyer just pays no heed to them. Here's Doug Flynn. Flynn is 1 for 2. Sack bunt. Puts it down. Kingman fields it. And they get... Yes, he's out at first. Again, the video kind of cut out there. So Kingman on the wheel plate turned and shoveled it to Sutherland. Stearns goes to second, so the Flynn sack bunt works. Zachary will swing away. And Zachary grounds it to Almond. Almond throws to Kingman. Safe! Zachary beats it out. He is 2 for 3. An infield hit for Zachary. Top of the order, Lenny Randall. How is Lenny? Oh, yeah, because of the double play. He beat it out. 1 for 3. He extended his hit streak with a single in the first. The pitch to Randall. Roberts goes out to have a word with Sawyer, struggling with his control. And Randall gets his second hit. It's a double to right center field. Another run scores. Sawyer has been Tom Sawyered and KO'd. It's now 10-1 Mets. Zachary stands at third. Randall stands at second. Randall batting .372 in the replay. And here comes Felix Millan. The pitch to Millan. Fly ball down right field corner. Foul. No, he makes the play! Winfield makes the play, banging into the stands, taking a souvenir from the Mets. Fans tagging up is Zachary. And Randall, the throw to the plate, safe! Safe! And Randall advances to third. Zachary is insane tonight. 11-1. Trying to make Mets fans forget Tom Seaver, they'll never, but my God, he's doing it all. The pitching, the hitting. Here's Hendu. Steve Henderson, he's 1 for 3 with a ribby, struck out twice. Griffin deals. Line shot to left. Richardson can't make the catch. And that is a hit. Sinking line drive. He trapped it, and it is 12-1. It's a laugher here at Shea. Let's give you Griffin, who's been treated quite rudely like the other Padre pitchers. In the replay, he's 8-8. 4.26. In reality, 6-9, 4.46. And here's Vale. The pitch to Mike Vale. And Vale strikes out. The side is retired, but the Mets put up another 3. It's 12-1 Metropolitans. We go to the top of the 5th. Zachary will face Sutherland, Roberts, and Ashford. Sutherland's 0 for 1. Zachary kicks and deals. Ground ball. Randall charges. Quick release to Kranepool. 1 down. And here comes Dave Roberts. He's 0 for 1. Zachary wants to stay in that rhythm. Stearns sets the target. Pitch to Roberts. And that's a shot to left center. Henderson cut it off, though. So Roberts at first, and here comes Ashford. Ashford's 1 for 1. Trying to get Ashford to reach, pitch around. Ground ball. Kranepool boots it, and Ashford is at first. That should have been out number 2, so Kranepool, who made a nice defensive play after singling as a pinch hitter and getting a ribby. 2 ribbies, in fact, I believe. Has now booted the ball, so 1 out, 2 on for Griffin. Griffin, fly ball. Henderson moving to his right, makes the catch in left center. Roberts goes back, bluffs the tag, but they're down by a gazillion. He's not going anywhere. So 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the order for Richards. Richards is 1 for 2. Roberts at second. Ashford at first. Both slightly above average base runners. Stearns wiggles the finger. Zachary, the bearded wonder, nods his head. He deals to Richards. And he walked him. The bases are loaded. Stearns says something to Zachary. And now bring up Billy Allman. He is 0 for 2. Zachary's thrown 77 pitches, good for 125. There's some milling in the Mets bullpen here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Billy Allman. Ground ball, foul down the left field line. The count is 2-2 to Billy Allman. Bases full of Padres. Zachary takes a deep breath. The windup and the pitch to Billy Allman. Ground ball, Mian on the outfield grass, has it, throws to Kranepool, and the side is retired. The Padres leave them loaded. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 12-1 Metropolitans. Here's Ed Kranepool. He's 1 for 1. And he knocked in 2. Pinch hitter, took over at first base when they brought in the righty. And Stearns went from first to catching, and Grody went out. The pitch to Kranepool. And Kranepool, that's a shot! A double to right center field. He is 2 for 2. The Go-Go Mets want to stay above 500. They're 50-49, and they can pick up a full game on the Phillies. Pulled to within 9. Here's Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli is 1 for 3. Griffin also struggles with his control. Mazzilli will take. Strike outside corner. Lee just sort of mumbles to himself. No balls, 1 strike. Kranepool takes a slight lead at second. Griffin nods his head. Pitch homeward bound to Mazzilli. Mazzilli, fly ball. Hendricks makes the catch in center. Kranepool bluffs the tag. He will not go. So 1 out. And here comes John Stearns, 1 for 2. The pitch to Stearns. Stearns sends that. Gone! John Stearns with his 2nd home run crushes it to center. And it's 14-1. John Stearns, another homer. He crushed this to center, a no-doubter. And once again, boom goes the ball. John Stearns and Eddie Kranepool touch them all. A lot of jocularity in that Metropolitan dugout. And I'll bring up Doug Flynn. The pitch to Flynn. Zachary on deck. Flynn bounding ball to third. Ashford throws to Kingman. 2 down. And there's Pat Zachary. Mets up by 13. Zachary is 2 for 3. A single, an out, and an infield single. Choking up on that bat again. Griffin deals to his counterpart, Zachary. And it's a pop-up. Allman, Sutherland converging near the second base bag. Allman makes the call and the catch. We go to the top of the 6th, 14-1 Mets. And here comes Kong, Dave Kingman. The pitch from Zachary to Kong, 0 for 2. Fly ball to Henderson in left. He didn't even have to move, 1 away. And here's Dave Winfield. Zachary wants that ball. He's in a groove. The pitch to Winfield. Line shot! Great reaction by Flynn at short, 2 away. And here comes George Hendrick. Zachary rubs up the baseball. Back up on the bump. picks up the sign from Stearns. The windup and the pitch to Hendrick. And, oh, they didn't get the call. Ball 4. So Hendrick walks. No 1-2-3 inning for Zach. Now bring up Sutherland. Second baseman's 0 for 2. Right-handed batter. Hendrick is being held on. Zachary throws over. Kranepool applied the tag, but Hendrick was safe. Zachary peeks to first. Now in at Stearns. Deals to Sutherland. And he strikes him out. Zachary pumps his fist, points at the San Diego dugout as they felt they threw at their player. And we go to the bottom of the 6th, 14-1 Mets. Top of the order, Lenny Randall, Felix Millan, and Steve Henderson. Here's the pitch. Drag bunt. Foul. Oh, Randall bidding for his 3rd hit. Trying to win that batting title. No balls, 2 strikes to Lenny Randall. Griffin rocks and fires. Randall grounds to Almond. Almond throws to Kingman. 1 away. Here's Felix Millan. He is 3 for 3. Millan now batting .241. He awaits the Griffin offering. And he's 4 for 4. Slaps it through the right side. Winfield fields it, throws it back in. Now bring up Steve Henderson, who is 2 for 4. The pitch to Hendu. Fly ball deep left. Richardson goes back, makes the catch. Millan retreats to first. There's 2 away. And here's Mike Vail. Again, Vail, not bueno against right-handed pitching, but we're keeping him because he's our best defensive outfielder. The pitch to Vail. And Vail! Gone! Vail crushes a shot. It's a 2-run blast. Boom goes the ball, and Mike Vail and friends touch them all. It is 16-1 Metropolitans, and it's Mardi Gras here at Shea. Here's Mikey Vail. Boom. And Millan just has the biggest smile on his face at home when he greets Vail, who has struggled mightily. And that is it. They have KO'd Griffin. And here comes Johnny DeQuesto. Johnny Quest, they call him. I don't know, it just sounds fun. So Johnny DeQuesto. Now I said DeQuesto. 0-2 in the replay, 4.50. In reality, 1-2 with a 6.95. Eddie Kranepool at the plate. The pitch to Kranepool, 2 for 2. Ground ball to Kingman. Kingman waves off DeQuesto, and the side is retired. Top of the 7th, 16-1. Zachary still looking good. He will face Roberts, Ashford, and Champion. The pitch to Roberts, who's 1 for 2. Roberts, foul ball, and that's going to make the stands. And a lucky little boy has it. Counts now 0-2. Let's see how Zachary treats this. Zachary would love to plunk someone, but we can't. They don't have hit a batter, or I would have now. He deals to Roberts. Ground ball, charging is Randall. Quick release, bang, bang, play at first. Great stretch by Kranepool, but Roberts beats it out. Zachary just sort of shakes his head. Kranepool's not happy with it. Roberts is on. 4th hit for the Padres. And here's Ashford, 1 for 2. Zachary looks to first, now picks up the sign at the plate. The deal to Ashford. Fly ball deep. Mazzilli on the run in center, makes the catch in front of the wall. Roberts retreats back to first, 1 away. Now bring up Mike Champion, batting .220, no homers and 29 ribbies. Must have come in on a double switch, playing second base now for Southern. Zachary deals to Champion. Base hit to center. Mazzilli cuts it off. And Champion with a hustle double. A good slide. And it's 2nd and 3rd. Zachary 105 pitches. And here's Richards, the top of the order, 1 for 2. 1 out, 2 on. Stearns sets the target, pitch to Richards. Fly ball, Mazzilli going back, makes the catch in front of the wall. Tagging from third is Roberts. And San Diego puts up their 2nd run. It's now 16-2. Champion stayed at 2nd. 2 outs for Billy Almond. Almond is 0 for 3. Kingman on deck. They don't even care about Champion at 2nd. Here's the pitch to Billy Almond. Ground ball, Flynn has it. Strong throw to Kranepool, and the side is retired. Padres put 1 up. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 16-2 Metropolitans. Here's Lee Mazzilli, 1 for 4. Drag bunt attempt. And he fouls it back. No balls, 2 strikes. Mazzilli, switch hitter, batting lefty. D'Aquesto kicks and fires. And he walks Mazzilli. So good job for Mazzilli, battling back from an 0-2 count. Take care, Tribes fan. So Mazzilli is at first. Stearns at the plate, 2 for 3. Started out at first, now behind the plate. Mazzilli, 85% chance of stealing second. He's going to go. The throw down, safe. So Mazzilli steals second. Mets want to really take it to the Padres. They felt like they threw at their player. The pitch to Stearns. And he walks, so D'Aquesto struggling with his control. A lot of these Padres pitchers struggle with control. No outs, 2 on for Doug Flynn. Hit and run. There go the runners. Flynn puts the ball to center field. Mazzilli scores. Stearns goes first to third, and it's 17-2. Pat Zachary, 2 for 4. Stearns at third. Flynn at first. Corners move in. Zachary swings away, though, and he strikes out. D'Aquesto seems tired. He's thrown 23 pitches, only good for 20. Here's Lanny Randall. He is 2 for 5. The pitch to Randall. Roberts has a word with D'Aquesto. Now the pitch to Randall. He walks him. Bases are juiced. Will they go to their pen again? Being bludgeoned by 15 runs. Mian is 4 for 4. What a day he's having. He'll take until he gets a strike. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike 1. Oh, my Lord. I think these umps want to go eat. CP Cards and Dice, the biggest Mets fan I ever known, says 17-2. Yes, these are my Go Metropolitans. This is my 77 replay. And the way I play my 77 replay is I play with the active roster and the active transactions. I choose the pitchers. I choose the batting order. So with hindsight, we can mix and match and be very competitive, as we are 50 and 49. It's in my 1962 replay for the Mets using Strat, which I post in Discord once in a while. I haven't done a video yet. What I do in that replay, I use the actual batting orders and pitchers, but I move around the batting order. I adjust the batting order with the starting 8 batters. I can't have Don Zimmer batting second and third. It's a horrible lineup. What I do with those guys is I bunch the 4 best hitters in the lineup together and pray for runs. That's what you have to do. All right, so 2-1 count to Mian. The pitch to Felix. 4 for 4, ground ball. Almond flips to Champion. No. Was there 1 out? I think that was a double play. Yep, double play. I thought there were 2 outs. So double play, 6-4-3, as I'm a bit giddy because my Mets are winning 17-2. We go to the top of the 8th. Pat Zachary looking to go the distance and pick up another win. Zachary, if he wins, will be 3-3 with the Metropolitans in our replay. Here's Kong. He's 0 for 3, former Met. Fly ball deep to left. Henderson in the corner. He can't make the catch. He leaped. It was off the wall, but he was able to pin the ball with his body to the wall. Kingman goes trotting into second. And here's Dave Winfield, 0 for 3. Zachary deals to Winfield. Fly ball, Mazzilli moving back, and he makes the catch. Will Kong tag? No, they do not challenge Mazzilli. Mazzilli being stout. Yeah, you got to pray with the 62 Mets for runs. I lost a tough one, 2-1 yesterday. I posted the box score in Discord. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember. I think it was the day before. It could have been yesterday. So Zachary, 124. He's good for 125. 1 out. Kong at second. And the always non-happy George Hendrick at the plate, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Hendrick. Pops it up. He jammed him. Mian, Cranepool, Mian, Cranepool. It's Cranepool on the right side with the pop-up catch. 2 down. Zachary a bit tired, but he'll face D'Aquesto. No, he'll face Turner, the pinch hitter. Jerry Turner, 211, 8 homers, and 26 ribbies. Now the pitch to Turner from Zachary. Fly ball, right field in the corner. Vale makes the running catch. What a catch! What a catch by Vale, leaping and banging into the wall. And he flips the ball to a young fan, and the Mets retire the Padres. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 17-2 Metropolitans. Mike Vale is singing like Jerry Vale on that catch. Oh my, and now another pitcher for the Padres. Dan Spillner, 1-2 with 5 saves, 4.11 ERA. In actuality, 7-6 with 6 saves, 3.73. Here's Henderson, 2 for 5. Spillner, ground ball. Allman charges to his left, throws to Kingman. Get Henderson in plenty of time, 1 away. Mike Vale, 3 for 4. Again, in 77, Vale destroyed left-handed pitching. They had the starter, was a lefty, who I forget his name. Let's just go to the box score real quick. Shirley, who went 2 2/3, 13 hits, 9 runs. He was not bueno for. Mets have hit 3 homers. Stearns 2, and was it Henderson had the other one? Vale, I'm sorry, Vale had the other one. Alrighty, here's the pitch to Vale. 1 out, no one on. Vale sends that ball deep to left field. Richardson, gone! Mike Vale hits his second! Unbelievable. Stearns has hit 2. Vale has hit 2. The Mets, looking like the 27 Yankees, now lead 18-2. Let's look at that majestic blast by Mikey Vale. After that tremendous catch, boom goes the ball, and Mike Vale touches them all. Vale doing it all like Bogey and Bacall. And here's Eddie Kranepool. Kranepool came in to pinch hit for Grody, stayed in to play first. Since then, he's 2 for 3 with 2 ribbies. Mazzilli on deck, the pitch to Kranepool. Bounding ball past the mound. Allman charges from short, and it's an infield hit. Wow, when things go bad, things go bad. Kranepool picks up his 3rd hit. Here's Lee Mazzilli, 1 for 4. Mazzilli swings. No, he held up. That's a walk. 1st and 2nd. Padres can't get out of their way. And here's John Stearns, 2 for 3. He's 2 hits, 2 homers. Kranepool at 2nd, Mazzilli at 1st. The Padres wishing they weren't on the field anymore. Roberts totally disgusted behind the plate. Wiggles his fingers. The pitch from Spillner. Stearns. And that's a shot to left field. That's going to be a double. Mazzilli goes 2nd to 3rd. Another run scores. 19-2 Metropolitans. I wish we could save some of these runs. As CP Cards and Dice, our good friend, Combat Painter, Murderers Row. Oh my lord, we're just bludgeoning these. And we're going to go to 51-49. We had a losing streak. We've been up above 500 almost the whole year. Here's Doug Flynn. You know things are going good for you when Doug Flynn's 2 for 4. Spillner deals to Flynn. Base hit to right. The hit parade continues. Stearns scores from 2nd. Mazzilli scored from 3rd. It is 21-2. And here comes Tomlin, Dave Tomlin, as the Padres now use their 6th pitcher. Their pitching staff has given up 21 runs. Zachary will hit for himself. Tomlin, 3 for 3 in the replay with 4 saves, 2.08. 4 for 4 in reality with 3 saves, 3.01. The pitch to Zachary, he's hacking. And Zachary, ground ball up the middle. Past champion, Allman has it, and they only get the force out as he stepped on the bag. So 2 outs. Zachary's at 1st. The pitch to Lenny Randall. Randall 2 for 5, battling for the batting title. He has a 31-game hitting streak. He's now batting .371. .371 for Lenny Randall. The pitch to Randall. Ground ball. Ashford goes a short way to champion, and it's done. We go to the top of the 9th. 21-2. 3 touchdowns for the Jets and a safety for the Chargers here at Shea. Zachary is tired. He's thrown 136. He's going to face Roberts, 2 for 3. And he strikes him out. Zachary says, give me the damn ball. Here's Ashford, 1 for 3. No, they're going to go to Scanlon. Yep, Scanlon. Pat Scanlon, batting .161, no homers, 3 ribbies. Zachary wants to make quick work of Scallion. He wants to slice and dice. Pitch homeward bound. Pops it up. Stearns throws off his mask, going back towards the screen. and makes the catch. A nice catch by Stearns. Zachary, 145 pitches, 1 out away from a complete game, 21-2 victory. Champion, who came in for Sutherland, is 1 for 1. The pitch to the second baseman. Line shot to Mian, a leaping catch, and the ball game is over. The New York Mets go to 51-49. They pulled within 9 games of the first place Philadelphia Phillies with a 21-2 bludgeoning of the Padres. God was a Mets fan tonight. Let's go to the box score. Good gosh almighty. Mets fans will go home happy. The screen will go black for a minute while we go to the stat report. And there it is. We'll just take a quick look and laugh. That's what we like in our Mets replay. Good God, look how long this scoring summary is. This is the longest scoring summary I've ever seen in Action PC. We're not going to go through it all. We'll give you the pitching, the hitting, and then just the highlights. Let's go to the pitching first. Well, Pat Zachary is now a .500 pitcher for the Mets. He's 3-3 since coming over from Cincinnati in the trade, the very unpopular trade for Tom Seaver. He went 9 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. Both of them were earned. Walked 2, struck out 5. The Padres used everyone and the kitchen sink. Shirley is now 5-10. He took the loss 2 2/3. He was god-awful. 13 hits, 9 runs, all of them earned. 1 homer, no walks, 4 Ks. Sawyer pitched 2/3 of an inning, trying to be as bad as Shirley. 3 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. 1 walk, no Ks. Griffin, 2 1/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. 2 homers, no walks, and 1 strikeout. D'Aquesto, 1 1/3, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. 3 walks, 1 K. Spillner, well, he topped everyone if you really want to look at things. 1/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 4 runs, all of them were earned, a homer, and a walk. And Tomlin, well, he was a Cy Young Award winner for this group. 2/3 of an inning, clean. Let's go to the batting. The Padres had 6 hits. Richardson had a single. Kingman had a double. Roberts, 2 for 4, scored a run and struck out. And then Ashford had a hit, 1 for 3. It was a double. And Champion had a hit. So those are your 6 hits. Almond struck out once. Sutherland twice. Roberts once. Shirley once. 5 Ks. So the Padres, 33 at-bats, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 ribbies, 2 walks, 5 Ks. And they had 3 doubles. For the Mets, my God, Christmas came early at Shea on July 29th. Lenny Randle extended his hit streak to 31 with a single in the first. He was 2 for 6, 3 runs scored, 2 ribbies and a walk and a double. Felix Mian, 4 for 5, 4 runs scored and a ribby. Now batting .342. Randle now batting .370. Steve Henderson was 2 for 6, a run scored, 2 ribbies and 2 Ks. Mike Vail, 4 for 5, 3 runs scored, 4 runners knocked in, a walk and a K. Jerry Grody, before he was replaced, was 2 for 2 with 2 ribbies and a double. Cranepool came in to pinch hit for Grody, went into first, and Stearns went from first to catcher. Was off the bench, 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored and 2 ribbies, and a double. Lee Mazzilli was 1 for 4, 2 runs scored, an RBI, and 2 walks, and a strikeout. And I think he had a stolen base, too. Stearns started off at first, ended at catcher, 3 for 4, 4 runs scored, 4 ribbies, and a walk, and a double. Flynn, things are going good when Doug Flynn's 3 for 5 in 1977, with a run scored in 3 ribbies and a double. Pat Zachary, the pitcher, was 2 for 6, a run, and 2 strikeouts. 47 at-bats for the Metropolitans, 21 runs, 26 hits, 21 ribbies, 5 walks, 6 Ks, 5 doubles, no triples, and 4 homers. It was quite a good day at Shea, you would say. Player of the game, I'd have to give it to Stearns, Vail, Mian, and Zachary, all 4. We're going 4 players of the game. Let's see who Action PC Baseball gave it to. Pat Zachary. Okay. Runners left on base. San Diego 7, the Mets 10. Let's go to the recap. We're not going to go through the whole recap. We're just going to give you the bottom portion of it. Once again, the Mets win 21-2. They're 51-49. We have one more game to play today. We won't do it, or I'll play it offline another day. Red Sox against the Angels on the West Coast. So, Stearns, again, 3 for 4, double, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies, 4 runs. Felix Mian, 4 for 5, 4 runs. Doug Flynn, 3 for 5, a double and 3 ribbies. Ed Kranepool off the bench, 3 for 4, double, 2 ribbies, 2 runs. Mike Vail, 4 for 5, 2 homers, 4 ribbies, and 3 runs. Zachary pitched a solid, complete game. Only gave up 2 runs on 6 hits, walked 2, struck out 5. He's now 3-3 with the Mets. Bob Shirley was awful, and he is now 5-10. So that's it, folks. I hope our good friend CP Cards and Dice is happy. As he says, need to start action again. I was replaying 2018. I think, yeah, it's a fun game. Action PC plays quick. So thank you very much to CP Cards and Dice. Please check out his channel and subscribe. Does lots of great baseball on there. Tribes Fan 879 has his recap coming up soon for his 2018 Rockies replay. Check out Clinton Parks, ID Gesture. Thank you. Check out 2 wonderful channels. Thank you to Frank Del Plato and Captain Carl. Thank you. Mets win 21-2. And we'll show you quickly. We still have one more game to play today. Red Sox picked up. Did that go to that? Yes, it did. Okay. Oh, I did this. Okay. So, the Mets are 9 out, 51-49. The Phillies are a game and a half in front of Pittsburgh, 59-42. Phillies are 60-40. That'll make Tenacious E happy. The Phillies are in first. Chicago's 52-48, 8 back. The Mets 9 back at 51-49. St. Louis 48-54, 13 back. And Montreal 46-54, 14 back. Dodgers have a 2.5 game lead in the West over Houston. Dodgers 62-40, Houston 60-43. Then Cincinnati 55-45, 6 back. San Francisco, San Diego, and Atlanta all over 20 or more. San Francisco 42-61, San Diego 38-67, Atlanta 35-65. The Yankees lost, so the Red Sox pick up a half game. If they beat the Angels, we'll go from 3.5 to 3. 62-39 are the Yankees. Boston is 57-41. Baltimore 49-52, 13 back. Milwaukee 47-54, 15 back. Detroit 46-53, 15 back. Cleveland 42-55, 18 back. Toronto 35-64, 26 backs. Kansas City has a 7.5 game lead over the Rangers as they're 61-35. The Rangers are 54-43. Minnesota's 54-48. They're 10 back. Chicago, who our good friend Sports Demos is doing a Stratomatic replay for the White Sox. In our replay, they're 50-47, 11.5 back. California, 13.5 back at 48-49. Oakland, 19 back, 44-56. Seattle, 46-59, 19.5 back. For the Major League batting title, Randall is batting .370 and Beauclair is batting .362. So the Mets have 2 out of the top 10 in the Major League. Let's just go National League real quick. Parker leads at .372, 2 points over Randall and 10 over Beauclair. Oops. Let's go back to both leagues. And that's it, folks. All right. Thank you very much. Till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Enjoy the games you play. Don't worry what other people say. Until next time, you know what's coming, folks. Peace! Love you all.